Hey, what's going on, guys? It's gonna be a very busy week the next 3 days, so I figured I'd take you guys along and document the whole process. So what's happening is I'm going down to Ocean City, Maryland for H2O. I went last year; it was a blast. I want to go again, and I bought these wheels. I bought a set of 3-piece wheels that I'm gonna rebuild. I've been actually slowly purchasing everything I need to rebuild them, and we're gonna cut it close because we leave in 3 days and I haven't even started. Well, I took the 3 wheels apart, but that's about it. So over here, I'm gonna turn on the lights. That did nothing. Here I have just the 2 lips that I will be reusing, so I'm gonna clean the silicone off of them. And this is one of the barrels. I kind of have stuff all over like everyone's car because I didn't want them to like bump into each other and like crack or something. But this barrel was actually cracked, and I got this one repaired. And as you can see, they did a really good job repairing it. That's not my oil leak, I swear. So what we're doing now is I'm just grinding down the silicone left over on these 2 lips as well as the 4 barrels, because I bought 2 new lips. These are 1.5-inch lips, and my new barrels are my new lips are 3-inch lips. I'm gonna be running 17s by 10 in the back and 17 by 9 in the front. So hopefully the plan is to finish these, get these ready so I can hopefully put them together today. And it just really sucks that it's raining. Actually, a lot of things have been going on that haven't really been working in my favor. I dropped off the faces. I took the faces apart. I dropped off the faces at my local paint shop. They're the guys who I've done business with before. The company I work for does business with them. I dropped off my wheels. They said I'd get them back yesterday from paint. And I texted the guy. I was like, hey, what's the update? And he said he wouldn't be able to get them back to me until the weekend. And that's a big red flag because the weekend I have to go to Maryland. So I don't know what I'm going to do. So I'm kind of screwed. I'm supposed to put them together today. I don't really know what to do, so I hate that I'm saying this, but I'm gonna just rattle can them as best as I can just for H2O because I don't know. I've been sleeping on these wheels. I really wish I got them back from paint today so I can start assembling. But I'm gonna rattle can them just flat white, not flat, but just like gloss white as best as I can, and build them within the next 3 days. I'm gonna paint them, reassemble them, seal them, and then mount the tires. So I'm really hoping that I'm gonna make it, of course. So I'm just gonna clean the silicone off of these lips and then the other 4 barrels and then go from there. I will probably paint them in my shed. I don't have a lot of room in my shed to paint, but you guys are probably really confused now, but just give me some time. When I get the faces, I'm gonna go back to the body shop, pick up the faces, and then I'll show you exactly what wheels I did buy. So let's get working, I guess. Maybe I can do this one-handed. Probably not, but we'll try. All right, one hand's not gonna work. That thing's just way too torquey, and let me just clean them really quick and I'll show you guys what it looks like when it's done. All right, so the first lip is done. As you can see, no more silicone. I'm gonna try to save these lips as best as I can because, believe it or not, one lip is like $180 to like $250. I bought 2 lips, but this one I'm gonna try to save these because these were originally the rears, and I'm gonna flip them to the front because originally the fronts were literally like that big, which weenie specs. So I'm gonna sand these down, all these curb rashes. I'm gonna polish them up nice. Hopefully I can get them to look nice. I think I will. I've polished before, and these are not in that bad condition. So, all right, keep going. 1 more lip, and then 4 more barrels. All right, went ahead and cleaned up all the lips. Well, 2 of them. Well, yeah, basically all of them. I didn't take the valve stem off yet, so I'm just gonna sand that down when I take them off. But it looks good. All right, next up is the barrel. Once again, just get rid of all this silicone. Wire the face right here where the face meets the barrel, and then I'll be good. All right, barrel 1, success. I'm literally banging through these in like 20 minutes. Like, this is great. Life is good. And for the most part, The silicone is containing itself into one pile, so it'll be easy to sweep. Alright, so it's been like an hour and a half. I made really good progress. All 4 barrels are done. And the 2 lips are done as well. They're in my trunk. So all I'm going to do now is I'm just going to sweep, clean up after myself, put all the tools away. And then I'm going to go down to the auto body shop and pick up my faces. And then from there, I'm going to sand the faces down as best as I can. Primer it, hopefully, fingers crossed, everything goes right. I'll paint the faces today and start assembling tonight. So that's the plan. After they're assembled, fingers crossed, I'll get that done tonight. I will lay another silicone bead, let that sit overnight. They say 24 hours, I'm gonna maybe like 12 hours. And that's it, and then get tires mounted the next day. So, I'm doing pretty good. And it's only like 1 o'clock in the afternoon. I just wish this rain would go away, but successful day 1. I'm gonna count this as day 1, even though taking them apart took me like 2 days because I had to, yeah, these were not fun to take apart. Also, the hardware that holds these together, if you guys didn't know, these are Oz Futuras, the name of these wheels. I'll post a picture right here what they look like when I bought them. So that's what these wheels are, and the hardware is like 15 years old, and Oz has the weirdest hardware because they're 10-point sockets, and I needed an 18mm, I needed an 8mm and a 10mm to take these apart. I had to source them down from Snap-on. It took me 2 weeks. Snap-on sent me the wrong size. It cost me $40, so I had to wait another like 3 days, and then here we are. Alright, let me just clean up, and then we'll take a trip down to the paint place, and then, I'll probably have to buy some paint as well, and primer and stuff, but, alright, maybe I'll do a time lapse of this.
Run.
Look at this. Holy crap. That feels like moon sand.
3 hours later.
Okay, so here's an update. This one got 2 coats of primer, 2 coats of paint, and it's just drying. I think it came out great. This one is at its first coat of paint. Honestly, this came out really good for spray paint. So I'm kind of excited. Alright, so I have the fan going here, so it's a little loud, but I brought out one of the old ones and one of the freshly painted ones. And so you can see the difference. Look at that. This one's more of like a creamy white, and this one's just a gloss white. You could definitely see the difference. Ew. Nice. So as you can see, this is the before, and that's the after. I think it looks way better. Oh wait, this is more of like a cream. It's more like a white. And that's not bad for a spray can. Look at that. Alright guys, so here they are. I think they look really nice for how... I think they look really nice for coming out of a spray can. This is the old cap. I'm just gonna like mock it up just so we can have an idea what it looks like. Wow. I got new caps on the way. They should actually be here tomorrow, so you'll see the new caps in the second part of the video. But I'm actually very happy with how these came out. For like I said, for a spray can, came out very nice. I can't wait for the new caps. So the new colorway for the caps are gonna be the same background, the black, and then the OZ is gonna be a white to match, you know, the face. So I just have the last two, just finishing up on the drying. These also came out very well. Again, very surprised, very impressed how well it came out. Can't wait to mock these up, bolt them down, slap some tires, call it a day. Alright guys, I started the assembly process. As you can see, I'm very excited. So I just have 4 bolts in now, just to get everything secure. I threw the old cap back on just to get an idea what it's gonna look like. But wow, that looks really good. I wish I had newer hardware. I'm just gonna reuse the same old hardware. But all right, let's do this. I did get a fingerprint right there. I'm gonna wet sand that when it's fully cured. I gotta be really careful with these faces because I literally just painted them. I have the other two still drying. That's how much of a time crunch I'm in right now.
3 hours later.
Can you move it along? I'm all out of time cards.
Alright, what's up guys? It's day 2. So last night I left off with these two. I finished them. It got really late, so I went to sleep. So I did silicone. I didn't show it, but oh, my bad. I did lay a bead of silicone around it, let it dry overnight. So these two are ready to get mounted. They just need valve stems. So I hope Town Fair Tire has those. And as for this one, so this one and the next one I'm going to do are going to be the fronts. The fronts, like I said, the lips are unfortunately very beat. I went ahead, well, my girlfriend actually went ahead and started polishing these up for me. I did not hit it with the polish yet or the mothers, and I know that it's smarter to do it when it's not mounted. But because of time's sake and I have to let the silicone dry and I'm really trying to get these tires mounted today, I'm just going to polish it while it's already mounted, while the lip's mounted. We did all the sanding already. So we went from like 400 to 6 to 800 to 1500 to 2000 to 2500. So it looks a little hazy now, but once we hit it with some Mother's aluminum polish, it should bring out that shine. Unfortunately, there's some curb rashes from the previous owner that I was not able to get out. It's not the end of the world. Like I said, these are just for H2O. I'm going to take all of these apart again over the winter. This one I didn't even start yet, but let me show you what this one looks like. This one's not awful. I just want to get it nice and shiny, and then I can mount this one up. But let's see where the day takes us. Also, last night rebuilding, the old hardware was so annoying that when I went to tighten it with the power drill, every time I tightened it, the socket would get stuck, and then I'd have to bang it out, and I was just wasting so much time. So another reason why I got new hardware is so that now I can just boom, 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 boom really quick and speed up the process. Alright, went ahead and I siliconed this. Alright, went ahead and I siliconed the third wheel. Now to move on to the fourth one. I do want to send it and get those tires mounted on the fronts today, even though the silicone will probably only be like sitting for about like 5 hours or so. Because I do have those tires at home, so I wish I did those first and mounted those while I waited for the rears, but things don't always work out as planned. So something just came in the mail. I think you guys know what this is. Oh yeah. I just want to take a second to thank Cinesbuilt on Instagram. I'm going to put his name right here. He made these for me very last minute. He actually overnighted these to me so that I would get these in time for H2O. I literally can't thank you enough, man. I really appreciate it. Now, let's throw these bad boys on. Holy crap, these came out so good. Oh man, I'm so stoked on these caps. Holy crap. Once again, guys, Cinesbuilt right here. Give them a follow. Holy crap, man. These just really finished the wheels. That was the final touch. That's all it needed. Or no, let's just wait for these tires and get them mounted.